Let's make these adorable stockings. It's that time of year. I'm starting to think about putting up decorations. Sometimes I don't, but I got this great material. Where did this come from? I believe I got this at Missouri Star Quilt Company, and it is P&B Textiles, Frost and Fable. These were all fat quarters. So think of it as a fat quarter project, which is always fun when you can use up your fat quarters because they come in these beautiful prints. Sometimes I have a hard time using them. Okay, this one I almost didn't want to cut up because it is just so precious. Look at it. Oh, I love them. Okay, we did cut them. We are going for it. What I did, and this is all a test. I've never done a stocking before. I'm really just thinking about like what makes sense, and I drew it out and had to kind of revamp it, and I'm just playing with this one to see how it turns out. It looks like it should be pretty good, but we're gonna find out. What I did was I cut this one to the actual size of the stocking that I laid out. I don't have actual measurements. Let me see if we can kind of play with that. There's no way to really give you exact, but it's somewhere around 14 inches tall for this one and about 11 inches wide. So 11 by 14 basically. And then this one I took all the way to the top of the fat quarter. I folded it in half so that it would fit like 11/14. And then I cut it all the way to the top. My thinking is that this will roll over here and be really cute on the top of this. Testing, have no idea. This is an experiment. Okay, so what I thought I would do is go ahead and sew on the batting. I am going to use a little batting, and I'm just going to lightly stitch it on. I might even just pin it and sew as I go, but I thought it would be nice to have it slightly, structured and give it a little bit of, when it hangs, it'll just look better. It'll be a little more sturdy. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this, and then I'm not going to put anything on the lining. This is what I'm going to use for my lining. I am not using a directional material. So everything I have has, stuff going in all directions. This really, you could do it, either way. It's up to you. I did it up and down, and we are going to give it a whirl. Let's do this. Like I said, just 2 fat quarters. That's what you need. Go over to 62hch.com. That is my Shopify. You can pick up the stocking template. You can draw your own, but I am doing 2 fat quarters, and we're going to go. The batting I'm using is Pellon Wrap and Zap. It comes on a bolt, and I get it from Amazon. It's my preferred provider. Okay, I have attached, you could quilt this, I just attached it on the sides. I'm doing a basic stocking, but you could absolutely do like a fun diagonal quilting on this. You could do straight lines, whatever you want to do to make yours. I'm doing a simple one. I like to do the simple one so that all the new sewers that follow me can just feel successful making something that looks amazing but doesn't take all day to do. This really is a fast project. You're going to sew that on in some way, attach your batting. You might have an iron-on fusible. What you're going to do next is you want to think about, you're going to do right sides together, but you want to make sure that the foot is going in the same direction so that when you put this like this, when you put it all together, it's going to go down into the boot perfectly. So we're going to make sure that the feet are both facing that direction, and we are just going to sew the 2 tops together, right sides together. Okay, so we're going to do right sides together and give that a sew. Yes, one of mine is longer. I'm thinking I'm doing it a little bit longer because I want to see if it will give me a fold over at the top. It's a guesstimate. If not, I'm going to take it out and redo it. So I'm probably not going to backstitch because some of this is really just a test, and we're going to 1 stitch backstitch just in case I love it. I'm doing this at about 1/4 of an inch, maybe just slightly over. I do have a little extra play here with my material. Okay, so that will be the top. My theory is that this is gonna fold down over. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Okay, we're gonna do that on the other one. And same thing, we wanna make sure that the feet are going in the same direction, and they are. And we are gonna sew right sides together. All right, so the easy part, good to go. And then what we wanna do is put these all together and sew all the way around. We're gonna match up our seams for sure. And I don't know if I wanna do a stitch across here because it is gonna fold over. It might just look nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. We'll find out. I'll just do it real quick. It'll just look nicer if it shows. When you're sewing and you're trying to get a straight line, it is, in the beginning, that's the hardest thing, is getting the straight line. I literally look at where this edge of the material is going to feed into here, where my needle's gonna hit, and I make sure that it stays right there. I don't look up at my needle, I don't look at anything else. I look where my material's feeding into this foot, and I make sure that that's exactly where it lines up all the way through. You will get the best, most beautiful straight line ever if you don't look at anything but where your material is feeding in. All right, we are gonna put these together and keep our fingers crossed this works out. Literally, y'all, I've never done this before. This is a first, and I'm excited. I've never made stockings. I've always bought them. I know, crazy, right? But like I said, I just kind of got back into sewing this year, and I'm having a blast just making all the things. So why not? Christmas is coming. Let's do it. I'm gonna go ahead and clip all the way around this. I have pinned and clipped it. I clipped this because it's heavier and it will be fairly easy to work with. This is a little on the slick side, and so I want to make sure that it's not moving around while I'm sewing it. Something to point out, the most important part of any project is matching up your seams, because when you go to turn it right side out, the seams are what are going to show and matter. So making sure that you've got your seam at the two sides matched up perfectly, or as close as you can. There is no perfection in sewing. And then being ready to sew around. What I've done is I'm going to leave an opening on the side of this to turn it. And I've marked it because once I get sewing, I forget to stop. And then I'm going to just sew starting at one side of my mark. I've left it about, I'm gonna say that's about 3-4 inches. And then I'm just gonna sew all the way around. I'm gonna go at 1/4 of an inch, slightly wider, because some of my attaching might be wide. I did not sew in a straight line there. You can pick up the stocking template at 62hch.com. The link is in my bio. And if you're looking for full tutorials, you can always find them on my YouTube channel, 62 Handcrafted Happiness. All sewn together. Let's see if the theory works. I don't know if you noticed in the fast forward, but I got in the zone and I did just continue right over my marked spot. I'm gonna just clip these a little bit for turning. We're going to reach in here, see if my theory is accurate. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. Oh yeah, that turned out great. Now we are going to stuff this down in here. And oh, before we do that, let's close this off. We're just gonna stitch right down that side, really close to the edge. Yes. Okay, let's get this down in here. Okay, I'm back. I have a tab and I kind of played with this a little bit and I was like, oh, duh, you were going to fold that over. So I folded it over, gave it a little press, and absolutely love it. So the tab is, I basically cut a 3 by 7 and then folded the ends in on themselves, stitched over it, and then stitched it together, just lightly stitched it together. And now I'm going to basically just attach it right back here. I'm going to line it up so that it lines up with the base of the fold over. Two things on this, it's going to hold the fold, and we're just going to do a stitch back and forth over it. We're not going to do a box or any of that, and just reinforce that really good. And we're going to stick it in here. I'm just going to check to make sure nothing underneath is on there. Try to get it laid out as flat as possible, and then line up so that you're nice and even with the end of your stitch, and then, the end of your fabric. And then I'm gonna go over this and hold on to my threads. This is pretty thick, so go slow. So cute. Oh my goodness. I love it. And now you'll have your little hook for it. It is all put together. So cute. I absolutely love it. Now, you could do it and not have this at the top. Just make them the same size, no rollover, and you're good to go. This is the size of the blue one. And then the lining, I just took all the way to the end of the fat quarter. I used 2 fat quarters. That's it. And but I have a little material left over. I might make a little something cute, like a little gift bag thing to go with it, just a tiny one. But there you go. This is it. This is your stocking. I'm Cassie. This is 62, handcrafted. I'll see y'all soon.